Hi everyone. So इस वीडियो में we will be talking about total two updates. One is from Accenture, which is congratulations, you are a step closer to be a part of Accenture family. Second one is from TCS, that is TCS Tech Coding Test. We will be talking about this as well. So let's start this video. First of all, starting with Accenture, congratulations, you are a step closer to be a part of Accenture family. Okay, dear candidates, congratulations on successfully completing our interview process. We believe your talent and dedication will bring valuable skills to our team. This kind of mail many candidates received yesterday. Okay, there are total two things which I want to talk about in this mail. Okay, so is it a final selection or not? So I want to talk about this because yesterday what happened actually, for phase 2 candidates, many candidates got this mail which is one step closer to Accenture family. Okay, see, generally, we all know that this is a very positive mail. It's a positive sign. Yes, that there are high chances that you got selected. But the thing which I want to remind of that is for year 2024. So actually in 2024, what happened? The students who got the one step closer mail, some students did not receive the BGV mail. Okay, this thing I wanted to remind for 2024. See, if I talk about the particular structure, in the particular structure, definitely after this mail you should have received the workday mail and the BGV mail from Accenture. Okay, because these two mails are the main mail. And say if you got the workday and BGV mail, that completes the process. 100% selection is guaranteed. 100% onboarding is guaranteed if you got these two mails. Okay, like workday, and after workday there is BGV. Okay, so these two mails are very very important. See, one step closer mail, yes, it's a positive sign, but we have seen Accenture to actually give the betrayal after these mails. Okay, this year already for phase 2, why I'm talking like this, because yesterday a very unexpected thing happened, for which we can draw total two conclusion. The first thing is accenture Accenture wanted to hire very high number. Okay, very high number, because see, the number was huge in Accenture second phase, and the part is around 50 to 60% candidates got the selection. That is a unexpected huge number, because if you will draw a conclusion, it was around like I think around 20 to 30,000 people who have given the phase 2. And if we will say that 50% students got selected in the final selection, because almost 50% candidates got this mail, then from 20 to 30K, like 15K students getting selected from phase 2. Okay, so it will be a unexpected huge number, because definitely if they will do this, they will be very close to TCS, because TCS usually gets to hire like 30 to 40K candidates, or 40 to 50K candidates TCS hires in hired in 2024. But if from a particular phase 2 only they are hiring agar 15K candidates, 10K candidates, it will be a huge number, because from phase 1 also they did hire in good numbers. Okay, so phase 1, phase 2, maybe phase 3 will happen soon. Okay, then the number will easily become like around 30 to 35K, and it will be a huge number if we keep in mind this is Accenture. Because if I talk about last year the number was, total number was around 10K, but only from phase 2, if getting like 10 to 15K students getting selected, will be a huge number from Accenture. That's why currently it is looking little bit like unexpected. Okay, so that will be a huge number, but if it is happening, definitely I'm very very happy that they are doing this. Okay, because this year even in on campus the numbers are very high in Accenture. Maybe there can be a particular scenario where they have good projects and they want to onboard the students as soon as possible, because the numbers which we are looking is very very high. Okay, but particularly see, whoever who got this mail, that one step closer mail. Okay, so yes, it is a very positive mail, because there will be some students who did not receive this mail, but if you got this mail, definitely it's a positive, good mail. But see, for 100% final selection, I would suggest to wait till BGV and the workday mail. Okay, why I'm saying this, because only by looking the numbers, it is looking like little bit unexpected from Accenture. That's why I'm saying let's wait for BGV and workday. By the way, congratulations to all who got this mail. Okay. Second thing I want to talk about, that is TCS Tech Coding Test. So for that also I made a separate video on my second channel. So TCS Tech Coding Test is basically a offline test for 90 minutes generally for two coding questions. Generally the one coding question will be easy to medium lead code. Second question will be around medium. And see, they ask tougher language questions. Okay, lead code medium level, but the language will be tough. Plus, what I have seen is TCS tag round compiler issues happens, but very less than TCS NQT. Okay, plus they both will be having 7 by 7 test cases. Okay, and in this particular test, if you will pass at least one coding question, there are good chances that maybe you get shortlist for TCS Digital. If you get 7 by 7 and 7 by 7 total 14 by 14, there are chances that you may get the prime profile. These same things happens in TCS Code Vita, because this is the test which TCS conducts in TCS Code Vita. I already mentioned this at the first time when they asked about the coding test. I already said in TCS Code Vita they take the TCS coding test. Okay, TCS tag coding test. This is the same test which they take in TCS Code Vita. So this year also TCS Code Vita happened, in which they took this test. The first question was related to arrays, uh, and the data structures of arrays, general algorithm based question. Second question was related to LCS, some variation in LCS. So LCS is basically longest common subsequence. So some variation was there in LCS, and first question was related to arrays. So these two questions they asked. This question was little medium, okay, and this question was easy to medium this year. Okay. So this is your TCS coding test. On the 5th March, you will be having this test. All the best for that. Thank you so much for watching.